to LA with it. Ride to LA with it. Yeah. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube, cause I did good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Pedal to the floor, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10-10-80, had a paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash nothing, I don't gotta fake, darling. We not practicing, we ballin'. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted.
make it. I feel like a man's I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on drip I can't afford, but that's the price I pay for the memories I'm making. I've been going places, I've been shaking hands for a chance to really make it. This life is so abrasive, so I almost gave it. All this shit that I'm laying, it's only the foundation. I've been going crazy, just trying to find a way. I was in the basement, trying to turn the page. I was going through the phase, nobody see my face. I was chasing at the paper, been all it for the ways. With everything again, ain't nothing left to lose. I've been breaking rules, I've been making moves. With everything to prove, now it's going how I see it through my lens. But it's stuck in my head, I can't seem to get away from it. I went out of my way, I'm trying to feel the again. I've lost somewhere in my head, I denied it all on my own. Holding tight to the patch, I'm somewhere near the edge of wishing we never met. I'm scared of being without you, afraid no one ever know me. I'm not near the edge, and I can't get inside of my head yet. Looking like who I'm becoming, it's all I ever wanted. Never like me when you're sober, only like you when I'm lonely. Got me looking in the mirror for the self-diagnosis. Feel like they villainize me for they ever get to know me. When they tell me that you need me, your action didn't show it. Knowing that you play the angles, and I'm seeing through your motives. But the weight down on my shoulder, found a way to hold it. I can't keep my focus, barely keep composure. Hard when I've been coping with all the pressure that I fed. Make it hard to hold my head, make it hard to get to sleep. Like I'm slipping from the edge, struggling to get a breath. Right the wrongs with the lead, life is not a guarantee. Just dying by the clip, still prescribed a Dylan mess. Now the way to flee the scene, I've been trying to get a grip onto something out of reach. Life is speeding to a beat, it's how I realize that I'm not the man I wanna be. I've been running from myself, we all afraid to die alone. Scared that's all I ever be. I've been scrolling down a feed, afraid we never get to see the type of liberation that we really need to set us all free. I went out of my way, I'm trying to feel the again. I'm lost somewhere in my head, and now they're all on my own. I'm holding tight to the pledge, I'm somewhere near the edge of wishing we never met. I'm scared of being without you, afraid no one ever knows.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We are back at it again here with another edition of the show. So if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox as well as PC. If that is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. All right, so we got a couple things to address before we start off today's edition of the show. One, I am testing out this feature that is YouTube has shared with the channel, and I think it's just for the betterment of the channel any which way, because right now, with the performance of how the channel's been going, I just think it's only right. And plus two, I've never wanted to ask anybody for anything in pertaining to the channel to help the channel to continue to grow, keeping the lights on, stuff like that, keeping the channel flowing. So therefore, if you see an ad or two pop up during the show, you know, they're like skippable ads, and they definitely do help out our show so that we can continue to push. Elite members, again, you can continue doing what you're doing to help out our channel. But I just wanted to let it be known that moving forward, we will be pushing this new feature that YouTube has given us. So if you see, like I said, during certain segments, they are automatically going to be doing it. Maybe during certain parts of the show, you'll see a couple ads here and there that will pop up. So appreciate you guys' support on that one. Next thing is the stream earlier went down because there was some sort of, I don't know if, because I was watching OJ's stream yesterday, and his stream was like messing up as well. And I think it's something to do with YouTube. But anyways, whenever I was streaming, I got an error message saying that not enough data was going to YouTube or whatever. So I had to stop the stream, go back into my OBS, tweak some settings, made sure kind of lower my my bit rate a little bit. And yeah, so it seems like everything is back up to normal, because I at least want to make sure that the streams are, you know, running in tip top shape. I want everybody to have the best experience possible. So thank you guys so much for that. The next thing also I want to touch upon is my experience with Indiana Jones. I think a lot of people, I would say, did enjoy yesterday's stream. And like I said before, no pressure. I'm not asking anybody for anything. We were limited by having just one capture card yesterday. And I think I did the best that I could to show you guys exactly the difference between the two. And Indiana Jones, I finished the game on the Xbox, and I've played it on PC as well and finished it there. So twice now. So no need for me to be going through the game entirely again no. So if you did miss out on yesterday's stream, I did play it for like 3 hours, and I really had a great time. I think the resolution bump when it comes to the PlayStation 5 Pro version, I feel like it's definitely a nice bump, and you can definitely notice the difference. Some people saying it looks the same. That's completely fine. That's your opinion. But just know that the, you know, PS5 Pro version is native 4K, whereas the Series X version is 1800p. And so there it is. So you do get a nice resolution bump there, and the lighting and things of that nature is better. Now you're not going to be getting a PC level performance in terms of path tracing and all that, or advanced ray tracing. Well, it's not as advanced, but like I said, it does look really good, especially if you're playing it on an OLED TV or OLED monitor or something like that. You could definitely really appreciate the ray tracing and the better lighting and reflections and stuff like that. Now, I do know that this game is not going to be physical. And as you guys may know, it officially launches tomorrow. That's why I put up a poll. Now, we're going to have two separate polls here. One for the Switch 2, because we're going to be asking you guys if you think that pre-orders, we're going to talk about the US pre-order situation, but I wanted to find out from you guys some other stuff with the Switch 2. So we'll put up another poll, but we know Indiana Jones comes out tomorrow for the PS5, and I know that this is not going to be a physical release. It's going to be a digital release, and it's kind of crazy because most people are saying that they're not buying it because it's not physical, and this lets me know that physical media is still very important. Now, how long physical media is going to be important, only God knows that, right? I mean, with the way how things are right now, it seems like we're heading for an all digital future anyway. That's going to be the inevitable at the end of the day. But yes, I do believe that they should have a physical copy of this game. Obviously, shout outs to Bethesda and Keymailer for hooking us up with the, you know, early access so that we can, you know, check it out and stuff like that. So yes, we did cover the game yesterday. We played it for 3 hours just to kind of show you guys the enhancements of the PS5 Pro version and what the PS5 Pro version has to offer. So check that stream out if you need some sort of guidance on how everything kind of looks. But yes, I do agree that there should be a physical copy. And so who knows, maybe later down the line, they might have a physical copy of the game. We'll see what happens. Also, with that out of the way, I want to wrap up the whole Indiana Jones thing. I would say Indiana Jones on the PS5 Pro is probably one of the best, if not the best looking game on the Pro. And yeah, I love Indiana Jones. I really do. It's one of the best Xbox game I've played in a very, very long time. If you love Chronicles of Riddick, then you would know that team actually worked on it as well too. The combat and everything is just extraordinary. Yes, I do feel like there's certain parts of the game where they could have went third person, but it's not the end of the world, right? But yeah, I love that game. Highly recommended if you are an Indiana Jones fan and if you are a PlayStation 5 owner or PS5 Pro owner. Okay, so tomorrow, for my early birds out there, if you do wake up early in the morning, and this is just one of my commitments to continuing to keep my word, because you guys know I'm a man of my word and I keep my word. My word is bond. So we'll be covering the Mario Kart World Direct tomorrow. It's going to be an early stream. Starts at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. tomorrow. My time, I believe, 8 a.m. tomorrow. I think 9 a.m. Eastern time. So I will be streaming that for you guys, and we'll be getting up early. So probably like around 6:30, I'll probably be live. We'll see. And hopefully, Nintendo can come out and basically explain to us why they're charging $80, what kind of value that they're going to be offering us. Considering Mario Kart World is one of those games that kind of really showcases what the Switch 2 can do, especially now that we know that it's going to be pushing 120 FPS, like basically the max refresh rate of the Switch 2. And so I think that is really, really awesome. And can't wait to stream that for you guys. Now, we're going to cover the situation on US pre-orders. We did get not an official update, but someone that has been very, very credible, like right on the money when it comes to news, information, controllers, you name it. So we're going to be covering that as well. But fingers crossed, hopefully, I don't know. I don't think we're going to get any pre-order updates tomorrow, but I think it would be really nice. On top of that, I know the Switch 2 is expensive. I know it is. I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite and be like, oh, it's not expensive. I've been saying that it's expensive. So I think for those of you who cannot afford the Nintendo Switch 2, I'm just going to say it like this right now. Not the biggest fan of trading in your stuff. And no, I'm not sponsored by GameStop. I saw yesterday that GameStop is offering some really, really insane deals on trade-ins. And I think specifically the highest trade value that I've seen so far is for the Series X. I was like, wait a minute, what? I mean, it had me scratching my head for a little minute. I'm like, wait, hold up. $385 for a Series X. I'm like, holy freaking cow. If you are a Pro member, and I think they're doing something like this week or something like that, double the trade, man, that is a lot of money. Especially in today's time where I get it, man. I get it. Most people just don't have the money. When you add up buying the Switch 2, if the price stays the same, $450 or even $500 for the Mario Kart 8. I mean, I keep saying Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart World Bundle. And, you throw in the accessories in there. You throw in basically, all the launch games or even some of the third-party games that you want to play. That adds up really, really quickly. So to help mitigate some of that, I think that this is a good move if you want to trade in some of your old consoles or accessories or whatever the case may be. But if you look right here on screen, you can see, man, this is a lot. I mean, for a Series X, $385, for a PS5 Slim this edition, $330. So you still get a pretty decent trade-in bump for PS5s and PS5 Pro. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't trade in my PS5 Pro for nothing. So, but I'm just saying, $495. I mean, that's almost $500. I mean, you're losing what, $200. But there's that. So yeah, if you are interested in picking up a Switch 2, and you don't have all the money, then these are the upcoming, you know, trade-in offers that they're actually offering right now. And yeah, so there's that one. He says, I threw my Series X to the trash. Come on, man. You just playing it. Let me say this right now, because a lot of people was salty yesterday. You know what? I'm always going to be me, bro. I'm always going to be me. Like, some people, you know, what I've noticed with some people, like, they don't like humor. They don't like, I don't know. You got a bunch of weirdos on the internet, but you know what? I'm not going to change me for anybody. I don't care who it is. If you don't like the way how I am, how I get excited about games, that's what keeps me going, period, in the story. And people are like, oh, you know, you saying, oh my God, Indiana Jones looks so amazing on the PS5 Pro, and it ain't even really all that. Well, that's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your opinion. Some people have it to say that the Series X is trash. I stand behind the Series X. I stand beside the Series X. Okay? And I will always say that the Series X is one of the most underrated console of this entire generation. I feel like the Series X can do so much more, and it has so much more potential in the tank. But unfortunately, it just seems like every single time, whenever there's a new game that comes out on the console, it's not 60 frames, or it's not native 4K, or it's something else. But I would never say the Series X is worth throwing away or throw it in the trash. But that's your opinion. Maybe you're trolling, maybe you're being serious. But I'm a gamer first, and I like to be honest. But when you look at the situation, yes, most of the games that you're going to see running on PS5 Pro, you know it's going to be superior. Now, am I sitting here saying a lot of the games are going to be night and day, a huge difference? Probably not, right? Let's be honest. Like, it's probably going to be a higher resolution, or it's probably going to have, you know, a better ray tracing approach. But other than that, the Series X is not far behind. It's not. And I even said that yesterday. Like, yes, the image quality, it to me, from what I've seen with my own two eyes, like, the image is a little bit softer on the Series X. It's not as sharp because it's not native 4K. On the PS5 Pro, yes, the image does look better. The lighting does look better. Like, that's just the way it is. It's native versus dynamic upscale, right? But Series X, like I said before, I stand behind it. I think it's a great console. I think it's very powerful. It can do a whole lot. So if you can't afford a PS5 Pro, by all means, get the Series X. And I will forever say that for this entire generation. Okay? And no, I'm not an Xbox fanboy. And no, I'm not getting paid by Microsoft to say that. I'm saying it from a gamer perspective. I'm saying it from an enthusiast perspective. Somebody that owns the Series X and have played it multiple times. I've beaten a lot of Xbox's first party games on my Series X. I've finished Indiana Jones on there. I finished Hellblade 2 on. Listen, I don't even have to explain myself to nobody. At the end of the day, you do what you do. If you think that the Series X is trash, that's fine. But I honestly do believe this generation, Microsoft is heating up right now, and they do have a lot of games coming. Right? A lot of first party games coming. And I think it's very, very exciting to see a lot of these games still releasing first on the Series X and PC and S, but also on the PlayStation 5 Pro. And this is just going to be the beginning. The next time we dive deep into more and more stuff, you guys will definitely see what the differences are. And if it's a subtle difference or if it's a big difference, you guys decide that on your own. But I think a lot of people have to understand that this is a whole new generation, right? And we have the Switch 2 coming out. And so a lot of people are typically either going to trade in their older consoles to get the Switch 2, or some people are just going to buy it outright and not trade anything. But I just felt like it was worth noting to you guys, hey, listen, if you don't have all the money to buy a Switch 2, here's what you can do to help, you know, loosen up the load just a little bit there. Okay. All right, so with that out of the way, let's talk about, because we do have multiple topics. Let me go ahead and big this up. Let me big this up for you guys. We do have multiple topics to go over and discuss. So we're going to talk about the Switch 2 pre-order situation. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the streams, hit the share button. And again, like I said before, I don't know if you're just now coming in, you will start seeing ads pop up on the streams, because that's something YouTube been shoehorning me to do, and I think it definitely does help out the show, so that we can, you know, increase the revenue on the channel, so that it can help us out a whole lot. So if you see that, just skip the ads and you'll be right back into the experience. So I just want to let you guys know that. Anyways, Switch 2 pre-orders. We're going to talk about the new PlayStation 6 handheld. Now, it seems as though a reliable, you know, leaker in the industry when it comes to like AMD, Intel, all that stuff. Yeah, he's back at it again, talking about the PlayStation 6 handheld. And yeah, there's some very interesting stuff that's being said right now. And we're going to be dialing into that one here. We're also going to be talking about Days Gone Remastered. Now, I will say this. It's kind of crazy that I'm even excited about this Days Gone Remastered, because I do want part 2. But I feel like what they're adding into Days Gone Remastered, I feel like it's warranted. And it seems like they're going to be adding this new Horde mode, which I'm excited for. And it's built from the ground up to take advantage of the PS5 and the PS5 Pro. So the Horde is going to be far way more greater than ever before. And yeah, it seems like it's going to be pushing the PlayStation 5. So yeah, we're going to be dialing into that one, checking that out here for you guys. Also, Phil Spencer just recently had an interview, and he pretty much said, yeah, wait for it. Game Pass is not for everyone. That goes without saying, right? These subscription services are not for everyone. Some people do believe in purchasing their games, and rightfully so. Purchase your games. You know what I mean? Support the developer. Game Pass is for people who want multiple options. You know what I mean? Like, you want to play a little of everything. You want to check out the first party stuff, the indie stuff that they have to offer in Game Pass. You want to check out the AA stuff, whatever the case may be, right? That's the ultimate value. You want to play multiple games at a time. You can only play one at a time. But I'm just saying, like, if you're somebody that plays, you know, more than 2 games, right, a year or a month or whatever the case may be, the value is there for Game Pass. But like I said, not everybody cares about subscription services. That's why most people saying, hey, you know what? I'm just going to buy out my game outright. And that's completely fine. Buy your game, support the developer. So we're going to dive a little bit much more into that Phil Spencer interview here. Also, Doom. Holy freaking cow. I tell you, they always find ways to take your money. So don't know if you guys have been seeing it. They do have some new controllers for Doom, the Dark Ages. You can't wait. As somebody that grew up playing Doom, cannot wait for this game, man. Doom, the Dark Ages. What's it? Next month it's dropping, right? I think on the 15th of next month. Or I could be wrong on the date, but let me know. But yeah, man. Whoa. They love taking your money. I mean, I just got that freaking what do you call it? Last of Us controller. Like, I'm just like, I would like to, but I can't right now. But we will be discussing the Doom controllers and the wrap for the Series X. My God, it looks really, really good. We're also going to talk about Oblivion. Can't believe we're talking about Oblivion again. 360, does that ring a bell for anybody? Pretty sure it does ring a bell because it's a legendary console. But yeah, there were some screenshots and stuff like that got leaked out. And it seems as though that the reveal is like next week from what we're actually hearing. And more remasters or more remakes, right? So yeah, there is that one. We also have another update again for Assassin's Creed Shadows. And in case if you guys don't already know, I'm going to let you know right now. It is going down tomorrow for the Mario Kart 8. I keep saying Mario Kart 8. Why do I keep saying Mario Kart 8, bro? I don't know. I just have Mario Kart 8 stuck in my brain. I have Mario Kart 8 stuck in my brain. I don't know why. Every time I refer to Mario Kart World, I keep saying Mario Kart 8. Forgive me for that one. I don't know why I'm saying Mario Kart 8. I don't know why. I need to stop saying that. I need to, detox my brain into stop saying Mario Kart 8 because it's not Mario Kart 8. It's Mario Kart World, man. It's Mario Kart World. All right, so I probably got to tighten up some bolts in my brain or something like that to stop saying that. But you guys get what I'm saying here. But yes, tune in tomorrow, guys. We will be streaming this for you guys. I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun. And we get to see, what Nintendo is going to be bringing to the table. So 6 a.m. PT, 9 a.m. ET is going down. So let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. We will be streaming that for you guys. All right, man. So we got a lot to go over and discuss. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Oh boy. You ready? I don't think y'all boys are ready for tomorrow, man. Nintendo got some explaining to do. And like I said, there was also another thing. I want to save this topic for another show because I do have some stuff that I have scheduled to go up. But I want to talk about it. It's itching. My brain is itching to talk about it. So I might as well kind of glaze over it a little bit. Well, Shuhei Yoshida, ex-Sony boss, for the indie division and stuff like that. And he used to work at Sony. He said that Nintendo have lost their identity. I don't agree with that. I love Shuhei Yoshida, but I do not agree with that. Why? You don't agree with that? You don't? What do you mean you don't agree? I don't agree with that. Everybody has a right to their own opinion, but I don't agree that Nintendo has lost their. I believe Sony have lost their identity. 100%. Sony is not the same. Nintendo have been making the same games literally for over 40 years. A lot of the Donkey Kong, Zelda, Mario, the same IPs for the past 30 something to 40 something years. Nintendo identity has been the same for years. Yes, they had new IPs here and there, but for the most part, out of all three companies, Nintendo stayed true to themselves by still to this day. Mario, Zelda, oh, well, yeah, but they're doing the same thing. You really want to talk about they're doing the same thing? Like, okay. I'm going to just say this. If I was an artist, a musical artist, right? And I'm putting out albums after albums for years since the beginning of my career. And my albums are selling like over and over and over again. I come out with the first album. Okay, it did 20 million. Come out with the next album. The same kind of music, same kind of everything. I haven't changed up anything. No delivery has changed. The lyrics is pretty much the same. The beat is different, but the lyrics is pretty much the same, right? And I'm coming out with the same stuff. And if it's selling, you think I'm going to stop doing the same thing? No, because numbers don't lie. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm doing 30 million, and then the next time I'm doing 40 million, then the next time I'm doing 50 million, and I'm doing the same thing since the very beginning, you doggone right. I'm going to do it until I can't do it no more. I'm going to do it until people are like, okay, we're tired of this. And it will show in the numbers. A lot of you dudes know exactly what I am talking about. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, no, I feel like, and this is just my opinion, You see what I'm saying? Nintendo is the only company out of the three. Now, you can step up if you want to and have a debate. That's fine. Anybody who wants to debate me, that's cool. You want to step up to the big boy plate? Come on. But I'm going to tell you right now, out of the three, Nintendo remained the same since the very beginning when it comes to their games. And then Shuya Yoshida-san said, yeah, the Switch too. Like, basically saying like, oh yeah, every other company has done that before in terms of they're upgrading their console. Like to play the games better and stuff. Yeah, of course. Like, I mean, every other company, this is what everybody does. Sony does the same thing. PS4 Pro, PS5 Pro. Hello? You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's a given. Or not even just a mid-generation refresh, but a whole new console, a whole new generation, whole new extension, right? So I feel like, what? Like it's not a like I said, everybody has a right to their own opinion. And I feel like if you want to debate somebody and come up with something factual other than your opinion, like you want to make some kind of proof, you got some kind of receipts, I'm all for it. But if you look at Nintendo, they've been doing the same games. And some people do complain, but look at Nintendo fans, right? Look at Nintendo fans. Nintendo fans are some of the most loyal out of the three. Sony fans are loyal, but Nintendo fans are the most loyal out of the three. And the majority of Nintendo fans, they don't complain at all whatsoever. You see what I'm saying? They buy. Every time they drop a Pokemon, they buy it. Every time they drop a new Metroid, they buy it. Every time they drop a new Zelda, they buy it. Every time they drop a new Kirby, they buy it. You see what I'm saying? Donkey Kong. And it's like, bro, if you just don't freaking like Nintendo, just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. Nobody is forcing you. Nobody is policing you. Nobody is begging you. Just don't freaking buy it. If you're sitting there saying to yourself, oh, Nintendo games are too cartoony, that's your opinion. Doesn't mean it's facts. Doesn't mean it's a check that I can cash in the bank. That's your opinion. Some people don't think that, Nintendo games are cartoony. Nintendo has evolved when it comes to their consoles over the years. You see what I'm saying? That's where I feel like a lot of people don't realize the transition, like how they go from the Game Boy or the Game Boy Color or the Game Boy Advance or the Game Boy Micro or the DS or the 3DS. Come on, you know this. Or the Wii or the Wii U. Or you see what I'm saying? Like the transition over time, or the Switch. Or the obviously the Switch too. You know what I mean? Like or the GameCube. Like it's just, I just feel like Nintendo has evolved in so many ways. Yes, the games are pretty much Donkey Kong, pretty much Zelda, but look at the graphics, look at the overall quality, and look at what you're actually paying for. You see what I'm saying? And if you're a diehard fan of Nintendo, you're gonna be all on board for it. Yeah, and it's not like Nintendo hasn't been offering new IPs. There's plenty of new IPs that grace the Nintendo Switch. You understand? And I cannot wait to see what they're gonna be offering on the Switch too. Right? Astral Chain is one of them. Love Astral Chain. Are you kidding me? And people are sitting here saying, man, I can't wait to see a follow-up, maybe a Switch 2 upgrade for Astral Chain. Maybe that could be another game that could literally max out the refresh rate of the Switch too. You see what I'm saying? And really show you what the machine can do. So don't sit here and act like Nintendo has not been evolving and bringing new IPs to the table. Look at Metroid. Like, look how, you know what? I can sit here and talk about this all day long, but I feel like that's why it's called an opinion. Everybody got an opinion, but look at Sony. You want to talk about identity crisis? Okay. Look at what's going on now, right? Look at what went on during the PS3 generation, right? Look at what went on in the PS4 generation. You would really want to sit here and talk. Why do you think that the PS2 is so successful? Why?
Nintendo first-party games will shine on the Switch 2 hardware, but third-party will run poorly. Marlon.
Okay. Let me say this. appreciate that, Javi. Appreciate that. Let me say this. Now, if you're going to say, objectively, if you're going to say, hey, the games are going to be running poorly, right? Define poorly. Because you have to understand this. This is one of the first times ever for Nintendo to have a much more broader support when it comes to third-party games. You have options. You have options.
All Sony makes is low-bar soap opera walking sims.
You have options. Thank you so much, Sweet. You have options now. Remember? So let me just say this. Let me just say, Javi, let me just say this, bro. I'm happy that Nintendo got more third-party support than ever. Now, when you say poorly, you got to define that for me. What do you mean by poorly? What do you mean? Because at the end of the day, okay.
PS Plus price increased in Canada.
So Canada, then the US. I'm not surprised, Cheeto. Not surprised. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 2. Poor frame rates in third-party games. Okay.
Poor frame rates in third-party games.
Poor frame rates in third-party games. The system, first of all, the system is not even out yet. So we don't really know. We don't really know what frame rate, what resolution, just like how Digital Foundry sit here and couldn't really fully explain how the Switch 2 is on par with PS4 because they're just guessing and spelling off of images and videos. They don't even actually have the hardware there. So define poorly to me because the system is not even out yet. We don't even have no real like hands-on, like out to the press. Everybody have it. We don't really have any analysis to go by, right? Any hardcore evidence. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, third-party games on Switch 2 is going to run like garbage. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't know that. You just don't freaking know that. Wait for the console to come out first, then cast your judgment. And even if, I'm just saying this, hypothetically speaking, even if, because that's what I'm saying. That is not a true, that is not a true statement. Like saying the games run poorly. Like, bro, obviously the more demand and stuff is going to hit the hardware harder. And that's why you have DLSS. That's going to help loosen up the load, similar to the PS5 Pro. We know the CPU is the same, right? So
remember, third-party companies got kits late.
Exactly. But also, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to take time for them to optimize for the Switch 2, work out all the kinks for the Switch 2. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, all the third-party games are going to.
Digital Foundry said that it will have a limited GPU and CPU capabilities.
No. Digital Foundry don't have the Switch 2. They don't have the Switch 2. Just like how they made that claim. You got to understand that Digital Foundry.
30 FPS in 2025 is running poorly.
We really want to talk about 30 FPS? Are we really going to do this? We really going to do this? Okay, I got something for y'all. I'm ready for this one, baby. Listen, Digital Foundry is not God. First and foremost, they don't even have the freaking system in their freaking office. All they're going off of is guessing and spelling and hearsay. No proof. You have no proof, right? You don't even have the system in your possession to run all these tests, CPU and GPU limitations and nonsense. Just like how they came up with this, matching PS4. No disrespect to Digital Foundry, but they don't know every freaking thing, bro. They're not the Jesus. They're not God. They're not perfect. You see what I'm saying? Just like how they were sitting there guessing and spelling the whole time, saying that it's on par with a PS4.
Imagine paying $700 for a PS5 Pro with no games.
Here we go. Here we go. We just stirring up the Hornets. We stirring up the Hornets nets today, right? No games on PS5 Pro. Okay. That's a whole nother conversation. We'll get to that, sweet Lord have mercy. Here we go. Your boy can't win today, can I? Let's address everything piece by piece. So we're really going to do this today. Let's do it. Digital Foundry does not know anything right now. They don't have any hardcore evidence. They don't even have the Switch 2 in their possession right now. So I don't believe that nonsense until the Switch 2 is out and they can do their analysis and on the games and see how the games stack up next to the Switch, or see how the games stack up next to PS5 or whatever comparison, PS4, whatever comparison they want to do, then we can cross that line. But to sit there and make these bold claims and the console ain't even out yet, they just talking out of the side of their neck. Sit down somewhere and go get comfortable and go have a drink, because you don't know what you're talking about. You understand what I'm saying? So they can make whatever bold claims it. And first of all, this thing is a handheld hybrid. It's a handheld hybrid machine. When you dock it, you get that 4K output to your TV. When you undock it, you're playing games at 1080p 120. I can care less. You have devices. Don't get me. I told y'all not to get me started today. You have devices that cost way more than Switch 2 and can't even run games at 60 frames. You have to lower the resolution, right? Lower the settings to get games to run at a respectable resolution and frame rate. Come on, you know this. So I don't want to hear that. Oh, the CPU is and GPU is limited. On what grounds? What proof? What proof? All they just going off of hearsay nonsense. They don't even have the freaking, when you have the console and you can run your tests and do your benchmarks, then talk to me. Then talk to everybody then. All this now is just hearsay.
Digital Foundry be hating.
You said Digital Foundry be hating. Like I said, no disrespect to Digital Foundry, but they don't know every single thing. They don't.
Digital Foundry got their hands on Cyberpunk 2077 running on Switch 2, and it did show limitations stock mode.
Okay. Let me just say this. Even if that claim is true. Oh yeah, okay, they might, they're Digital Foundry, they got over 1 million subs. It might be true. But regardless of the fact, think about what you just said. Think about what you just said. This is a $450 machine. Do you understand that you have some mid to high end PCs that struggles to run Cyberpunk? Are we really doing this right now? I told y'all I'm ready for this. Are you really doing this right now? Do you know Cyberpunk is one of those games that people always go to whenever it comes to new hardware releases, 5090, 5080? Crank up all the settings. Crank up all the settings. Bro, Don't get
You
me
need
started, bro.
Marlin Foundry on South of Midnight.
Bro. Oh, I love South of Midnight. I've been playing the crap out of it. Stay tuned for some content. Listen. Do you know how demanding Cyberpunk 2077 is? I have a 5090, bro. I have a 5090 rig. Max out every single thing. Path tracing, ray tracing, max out settings, psycho, everything maxed out. And you're getting about 30 frames per second on the almighty 5090 without fake frames. Let's be real. That game is demanding. It's a very especially when you go into the city where there's a lot of NPCs walking around. There's a lot of things going around. Most high-end PCs still struggle to this day to run Cyberpunk. You're talking about a $450 freaking handheld hybrid console. So, man, listen, you got to give and take. If you want to play Cyberpunk the best way possible, go get you a high-end PC. If you want to have a decent experience on Cyberpunk, go get you a PS5 Pro when it comes to consoles. Period. End of story. The fact that Nintendo is Bro, listen to me, man.
Switch 2 year one is better than the PS5 first 3.5 years combined. DK, Mario Kart, Metroid. It ain't close, Marlin.
Bro. Listen, man. Thank you so much, sweet tea. Listen. You see, this is why I say all people do, man, is find something to complain about. Dog, just be happy that Nintendo have the best, literally the best, right? The best third-party support ever in a long time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, just be happy that a lot of third-party developers are getting on board. Like,
we will make our own destiny.
thank you so much, Peter Apples. Welcome back, my man. Thank you so much for being a member. Listen, man. Listen, don't get me started, bro. Digital Foundry does not know every single thing, bro. And okay, there are some limitations. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm buying a Switch 2 for third-party support, but or solely buying it for that. Yes. Do I want to play some of those third-party games? Yes. But I have powerful machines. I have powerful machines to run third-party games.
My PS5 Pro can run Cyberpunk 2077 better.
Okay. Javi, you hear what you just said? Okay. I can't get a full sentence out without being interrupted. Okay. Your PS5 Pro can run Cyberpunk 2077 better. Okay. But guess what? A PS5 Pro is literally almost double the price of a Switch 2 and is more powerful than a Switch 2. That's why I was trying to get ready to say before you drop that money, bro, is that pay attention to what you're saying. You have more powerful hardware to run third-party games. You have Series X, you have PS5, you have PS5 Pro, you have high-end PC, mid PC, you know what I'm saying, that you can use to run these games at a decent frame rate at 4K. Most people are not buying a Switch 2 for third-party games. Let's keep it a buck. Most diehard Nintendo fan, all they care about is the first-party games. Right? That's all they care about is the first party games. But what you have to understand is this. Even the almighty PS5 Pro struggles at times with a lot of these third party games. And the saving grace, the silver lining for the PS5 Pro is PSSR. Because of the limitation of the CPU. So think about it. You take away PSSR. You take away all the advanced ray tracing capabilities and all this and that. What do you have? You basically have a regular PS5.
We will.
That's the problem. Stop maxing out the PC settings on your 5090. Find a balance. I think Cyberpunk can run at 60 frames or more.
That's like telling me Hey, hold on. Appreciate you. Thank you for the 5. That's like telling me I bought a Lamborghini, right? I paid a lot of money for a Lamborghini, and that's like telling me, no, drive at 60 miles an hour. Don't push the car. Don't go 220. Don't go 150 miles an hour. Don't take it to the track and push the car. Drive at 60. Cruise. I got a Lambo, but I got to sit here and drive at 60. I got a Ferrari. I got to sit here and drive at 60 or 40 miles an hour. That's how it feels to have a 59. You have the best GPU ever made, the most powerful GPU ever freaking made. This is the first time ever that we have ever had a GPU that's going to be giving us 32 gigs of RAM. And that's like telling me, don't max out your settings? What?
The Switch 2 will sell more units than the PS5 Pro. LOL.
Yep. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I will agree with you on that one. Yes, it will. Switch 2 will definitely sell way more than PS5 Pro. Period. So, that's crazy. Oh, yeah. Don't max out your settings. Don't max out your settings. What? I bought a 5090 for a reason. I'm going to max out my settings. You got the most powerful PC that you can possibly build. The most powerful CPU, the 9950X3D to be exact. You got a 5090, right? You got 64 gigs of RAM. You gonna tell me not to max out the setting? You doggone right I'm gonna max out the setting because I want the best experience possible. Period. End of story. That's why you buy a 5090, because you want the best of the best. You want to experience what the developer intended for you to experience. Period. End of story.
PC and cars are different, Marlon.
It's an analogy. Like I said, that's like you sitting there buying the most powerful GPU in the world, and then you're going to tell that person, don't max out your settings. That makes no sense to me. Of course, they're going to, if their computer is capable of maxing out everything, they're going to want to max it out. So therefore, like, unless you have a budget bill, unless you have a mid-tier bill, you understand what I'm saying? If you have a mid-tier bill, then you know you can't max out settings because you're going to run out of VRAM. But if your computer can allow you to have that headroom of maxing everything out and you can still have an enjoyable experience, even with DLSS and frame generation on, that's exactly what you're going to do. No, I'm not spending $3,000 on a GPU to lower settings. That makes zero sense to me. So back on the Switch 2 situation, the choice is yours. I'm excited that Nintendo got a lot of third-party support.
But if you max out your settings, it will tank your performance. Make that make sense, Marlon?
That's
Smiley
why
face
you have.
emoji.
That's
Smiley
why
face emoji.
you have. That's why you have upscaling. That's why you have DLSS. That's why you have DLSS multi-frame generation. Period. End of story. Same thing with the Switch 2. You're going to have RT cores, Tensor cores. You're going to, NVIDIA said that the Switch 2 is 10 times more powerful than the Nintendo Switch. So therefore, I'm expecting the third-party games to run far way more better than they would run on the Nintendo Switch. Period. End of story. Right? And it's like people will never be happy and satisfied, because here are people saying, oh, yeah, dog. Yeah, the games are going to be running poorly. This system is not even out yet. Okay, you saw some people get hands-on and stuff like that. you know, at the New York event and stuff, but the system is not even out yet. Let the system come out first. And even if it's not up to par with a PS5 Pro or a 5090 or a 5080, look at what you're paying for. Look at what you're getting. You're getting a handheld hybrid for $450. Like, calm down, relax. What are you talking about? What do you expect? Just be happy that you got third-party support. Period. End of story. If you want better high-end experience, go get you a PS5 Pro. Go get you a high-end PC. Go get you a Series X. It's as simple as that. Now we're sitting here complaining about third-party support and these games running poorly. On what grounds? On what evidence? Because of Digital Foundry? Really? We're just making we running with Digital Foundry on every single thing. Digital Foundry does not know every single thing. They have not gotten every single thing right. Just a bunch of guys that comes together, right? They know how to analyze gameplay. They know how to analyze PC and analyze GPUs and see. Doesn't mean they know everything.
DF only criticizes PS5 Pro games but does not make comparisons with Xbox X versus PS Pro. Give me a good reason why, Marlon.
I have no idea. This is why I do what I do. I'm not Digital Foundry. I'm not trying to be Digital Foundry. But this is why I do what I do here. And I do what I do, and I give you guys my best. You understand what I'm saying? We don't make enough money to be Digital Foundry, have all these expensive equipment, capture cards galore to be doing all these multiple comparisons. But we do the best that we can so you guys can make the ultimate purchase decision at the end of the freaking day. So again, Digital Foundry does not know everything. Digital Foundry has not gotten every single thing right. Stop trying to base your purchase decision off of what Digital Foundry says. Have a mind of your own. Now, by all means, do what you do. I'm not telling you to sit here and stop doing what you're doing, but I'm just saying, have an open mind for yourself. Think for yourself sometimes. Stop going off of every single thing Digital Foundry is saying. Just like how they were making these claims about Switch 2 is on par with a PS4. What are you smoking? What are you smoking? You really gonna believe that? You really gonna believe that?
Digital Foundry are our saviors in this Switch 2 analysis period. End of the story. Smiley face
No,
emoji.
sir. No,
Smiley
sir.
face emoji.
No, sir.
Smiley face emoji.
No, sir. There are holes and flaws into their claim that Switch 2 is on par with a PS4. Can PS4 do 4K 60? Can PS4 offer you 4K 60 resolution and frame rate? Can it offer you 4K and 60 frames? No, it cannot. It cannot on the first party games. It cannot. It cannot. Who is saying yes? Who is saying yes? PlayStation 4 cannot do native 4K 60. It cannot do it. Why do you think we have a PlayStation 5?
Nintendo taking over for the 99 and 2000s, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Bro, we're really gonna do this? Like, we're Nintendo taking over for 99 and 2000s? Okay, that's your opinion. Listen, man. Listen. PlayStation 4 cannot do 4K at 60 frames per second. It can't do it. It cannot. PS4 Pro cannot do native 4K. It can't. Xbox One X was the only true 4K machine. Look it up. It's facts. We still saying PS4 can do native 4K? It cannot do it. It can't even offer you 4K 60. It can't. Not natively. It cannot. It cannot. So again, why do you think we have PS5 and we still can't even get 4K 60 on a lot of the third-party games? We can't even get 4K 60 on a lot of the games. Are we really doing this? Y'all really wasting my time today? You cannot.
Digital Foundry is a Microsoft fanboy 100%. Wastebasket emoji, wastebasket emoji, wastebasket emoji, wastebasket emoji, wastebasket emoji, wastebasket emoji. You missing the point. PS4 can do 4K 60 with Mario.
Michael Peer, that's a joke, right? That's a joke. Yeah, I like the joke. I like the joke. You know, the nonsense that you hear people come up with. You know what I'm saying? The nonsense. It's like
It might look better on Switch 2, but the performance is garbage.
What? Javi, what? Okay. We got jokes today, right? Performance is garbage. How are you coming up with these claims, Javi? How is the performance on the Switch 2 is garbage? Like, please have something more concrete on what you're saying. The fact that I'm able to play Metroid Prime 4 at native 4K 60, okay. Are we really gonna do this? The fact that, am I saying every single game is gonna run at 4K 60? No. But the games that will run at 4K 60 on the Switch 2, that's gonna be nice. Okay? And there's living proof. There is proof out there. Look it up. I've shown you guys on stream. The Switch 2 is capable of doing 4K 60 on first party games. I'm not saying third party, first party. Because third party is going to vary. Listen, I am so happy and excited about the Switch 2. You guys have no idea, because finally they have so many companies that are backing them this time around. More third-party support than ever. Look at From Software's new game, Dusk Bloods, right? Like literally, that's a brand new IP from Software, only for the Switch 2. So much more support than ever, and people are still not satisfied. People are still freaking complaining. And it's like, dude, the console is not even out yet. And even if it's a game that is very intensive on the Switch 2, you got DLSS. Similar to the PS5 Pro.
Digital Foundry got the tech, can't argue with them.
They got the tech, yes, but they don't know everything. They have not gotten every single thing right. So them sitting there saying, oh, the CPU and the GPU is limited. Bro, the console is not out yet. Like, relax. Like, we don't even know all the third-party games besides what Nintendo has shown on their website. Like, what?
Marlon, why did Nintendo go away from making consoles? I would think they'd take over if they released a console to compete with Sony and Microsoft. Preach, they don't hear you, Marlon.
Listen. You know, it goes back to my man Bucky. It goes back to what I said before. No other company right now, no other home console company is offering you a console hybrid. No other company. And Nintendo is the only one that is giving you the ability. You know how much of a game changer that is? They're giving you the ability to be able to have a handheld experience and a home console experience. Yes, it's not like the GameCube or the N64 or the NES or the Super NES or the Wii U or the Wii. Those are like home consoles, right? The Switch is a hybrid. It's still a home console because you can play it at home. You can dock it, but it's a hybrid. It's a tablet, right? And it's also a console as well, because when you dock it, it becomes a console. And I feel like it works so well for Nintendo with the Switch. They're pushing over 150 million. If I was Nintendo, I would keep going with the concept. I would keep going with the formula of the Switch too. I would not change and go to a home console. And even still, dog, you're getting some of these first party games at 4K 60. You have a 4K 60 dock. That's giving you a resolution of 4K. A nice crispy resolution above 1080p resolution on the actual handheld itself. No complaining here. No complaining here. But yes, I do kind of understand where you're coming from with the whole console. And like I said, Nintendo is not in competition with Microsoft and Sony. They're not. Why do you think Sony is doing all this stuff about, why do you think we hear these rumblings about PlayStation 6 handheld? You know what I mean? Sony trying to make a handheld because they want a piece of the pie. Because no other company can touch Nintendo in the handheld space. And even, okay, if Nintendo made a traditional home console, it would smoke the PS5 and the Xbox Series console combined. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
They have to lower the graphics for Switch 2 so that it can run the games at 30 FPS. Forget about 60 FPS on third-party games.
That's not all the way true, my brother. That's not all the way true. Because you have DLSS. You have DLSS. Listen, if the games are factually all the third, if you're telling me all the third-party games are going to be running at 30 frames, okay, but you have DLSS. So DLSS is going to help boost that 30 to a higher frame rate. You understand what I'm saying? So now you're going to be getting even more. Same thing with PS5 Pro, with PSSR. Same thing with all these other, you know what I mean, frame generation and all this other stuff. Like, so regardless if it's 30 frames or not, if you want more frames, play it on, you have options. Play it on PC, play it on PS5 Pro, play it on Series X. Is that going to be a deal breaker for me? Heck no, it ain't. Because I'm not buying a Switch 2 solely for third-party games. That makes no friggin' sense. I'm not buying that.
1080p handheld in 2025. Man face bombing emoji, please.
What? Were we gonna do this today? We haven't even gotten into the topics. Y'all sitting here debating me. Are we really? What? What? Are you really sitting here doing this? Okay. All right. I got time for this. Okay. All right. 1080p handheld in 2025. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. All right. Let's shut this down right quick. We talking nonsense today, right? Okay. All right. I told y'all not to get me started today, bro. We haven't even gotten to the show yet because of all this freaking debate. Oh, Lord. 2020, 1080p handheld in 20. Real? We going. All right. I got something for you. Okay. Told you not to do this, bro. I told y'all not to freaking do this. Okay? Don't do this. Don't do it. Okay, watch this. We really gonna do this? What? Look at your screen. Look at your screen. Y'all sitting here talking about Nintendo dropping a handheld, a 1080. What is this? What is this? What is this? $850 freaking dollars. What is this? 1080p. 1080p. This is their newest handheld. The MSI Claw. Double the price of the Nintendo Switch 2. We really going to do this? We're really going to sit here and talk about 1080p handheld in 2025? Okay, let's take a look here. What is this? $1,000. $1,000 freaking dollars. What is this? 1080p. 1080p. 1920 by 1200 is basically 1080p. In 2025. And guess how much money you're going to be paying? Double the price. You're paying double the freaking price. Are we really, you kidding me? All of these handhelds are way more than the Switch 2. Way freaking more. Look at this. What? 1080 freaking P. And you know what? You happily pay this price. You will happily turn around and pay $800 freaking dollars for a handheld that you're probably going to have to turn down the settings majority of the time, and you're paying almost double the freaking price. Are we really going to do this? I told you not to do this. Are we really going to do this? Like, I'm tired of the freaking hypocrisy. I'm tired of the freaking hate towards the Switch 2. If you hate the freaking Switch 2 so much, just don't freaking buy it. Because y'all don't have no leg to stand on with this debate. Like, don't sit here. It's like you can't make everybody freaking happy. You can't make everybody happy. It's like there's so much negativity towards the Switch 2 for no freaking reason. Yes, it's $150 more than the base Nintendo Switch, but look at what you're getting. 10 times more. 10 times more performance than the regular Switch, according to Nvidia. And you're able to play first party games at 4K 60, and you're still freaking complaining. And you want to tell me you want to talk about 1080p? I told you not to do this. I told y'all. Y'all done got me started now. I'm sorry. Now the show is all over the place today. Thanks to y'all. Told you not to do this, but y'all don't listen. So we're gonna do this. Told you not to get me started today. Told you not to do it. Told you not to do this. Cause now I'm fired up now. I'm fired up. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Okay? Look, you really want to do this. You understand what I'm saying? Look at this. Look at this.
Marlon, those are the fanboys buying the handhelds for $750 but won't get a Pro lol.
Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. We're really gonna do this. Like, bro, don't listen me.
Keep dropping facts, bro.
Drum, thank you so much. Listen, look, what? We talking about 1080p in 2025? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Freaking ROG Ally X. 1080p. FHD is 1080p. Look at the price. You can't even, double the freaking price. And this is a gaming handheld PC, and you have to lower the freaking settings. Majority of you're talking about somebody who owns the Ally X. You have to lower the settings. Most of the games, most of these demanding AAA games, you have to lower the freaking settings. You have to play these games at 900p, 720p with FSR. Are we really doing this right now with upscaling for double the freaking price? Oh my God.
1080p handheld in 2025. Call out a strike. Placard emoji. Shame.
Bro, look at this. Look at all this expensive. You guys will happily, don't get me freaking started today. You guys will happily pay these prices. Look at these prices. $650 for a Lenovo Legion Go, and don't start with me with this, oh, it's a PC nonsense. Yes, it's a handheld PC, but you're going to game on it. It's a handheld. You're going to game on it. Most of you guys are not going to use it as a PC. Look at these prices. Majority of these handhelds are 1080p. Are we really doing this? Are we really doing this? And you want to talk about, oh, handheld, 1080p in 2025, when majority of this crap is 1080p. Told you not to do this. Like, bro, if you don't like, that's what I'm saying. I'm tired of all this hate and negativity towards the Switch 2. If you hate Nintendo so much, just don't freaking buy it. If you don't like the Switch 2, just don't freaking buy it. But stop trying to sit here and make it seem like what Nintendo is offering is so bad for $450 when you have handhelds that cost way more. I just showed you the MSI Claw 8 for $1,000 freaking dollars. And you're playing literally at 1080p. FHD plus. Are we really doing this? Come on, you know this. Stop playing. $1,100 for a handheld and you're playing at 1080p in 2025. Are we really going to do this? And you're paying $450. Oh, we're really going to do this. We're really going to do this right now. We're really going to do this. The Switch, the freaking, the Steam Deck OLED. This Steam freaking Deck OLED. People are still buying this in 2025. 800p screen. $650 for a Switch. I keep saying Switch. I'm so mad right now. I keep saying Switch. For a Steam Deck OLED. $650 freaking dollars for a Steam Deck OLED at 800p screen. Don't believe me? Let's freaking do this. Told you not to get me started. Now y'all don't got me. Y'all don't got me started now. Y'all don't got me started now. Let's go. Let's go. We got time. Let's do this. Let's go. I told you not to do this. All right? I told you not to do this. We really going to sit here and complain about Nintendo when all these other people are charging you way more and giving you. Let's freaking do this. I got time. I got time today. Let's go. Look at this. Way more than a Switch 2. Let me zoom in for you in case you can't see. Okay? In case you're going to tell me you can't see. Let me zoom in for you. What is this? 1280 by 800 HDR OLED display. Yes, the Switch 2 is not OLED. Look at the price. $650. And guess what, buddy? The Switch 2 blows the Steam Deck OLED out the water. Are we really going to do this? Even the cheapest Steam Deck, the Switch 2 smokes it for $50 more in terms of performance. Eats its lunch, take a dump in its backyard, and dunk the freaking ball and rip the goal out the freaking ground and walk away. We really gonna do this? Come on, y'all. And people are still buying the Steam Deck. They're still buying it. But the Switch 2 smokes this. This can't even run a lot of the AAA games without Decky Plus. Are we really gonna do this? Like, you need some form of upscaling technology to run these games at the max resolution of 800p. And guess what? This is $700+ with taxes. Way more than a Switch 2. Told y'all not. I told you not to do this. So, hey, if you don't like the Switch 2 for whatever reason, just don't buy it. But there are going to be more handhelds that are going to cost way more than the Switch 2. That's going to offer you poor performance. And I bet you bottom dollar you're going to be paying $800, $900, $700, $600 for those handhelds. Don't waste my time. And you're going to have to turn on upscaling. The same very thing that y'all complain about. Oh, PSSR, get that garbage out of here. Really, dog? PSSR upscaling, dog? Really? You have to turn on DLSS and upscaling, dog? Like, really? What do you expect? Upscaling is taking everything over. You need upscaling. Because most of these games are very demanding to run on the most powerful freaking hardware. Look at PS5 Pro. PS5 Pro biggest selling point is the PSSR, the big three. The big three. PSSR, the advanced ray tracing. Are we really doing this right now? That's what Sony is selling you on. Upscaling AI is one of the biggest selling points. So even if the Switch 2 is running these games natively at 30 frames per second, you have DLSS. You have the It's like people are so salty, man. It's like you have the Switch 2, you're getting way more third-party support more than ever. You still not satisfied. The console ain't even fully out yet. You're still not freaking satisfied. PS5 Pro is out. You're still not freaking satisfied. Oh, I see people making videos. PS5 Pro is a scam. Now people are going to say the Switch 2 is a scam. Just don't buy it. Do us all a favor and don't buy it. But just be happy at the fact that Nintendo is trying to move up to the 21st century and offering you your first party games at 4K 60 and trying to have better third party support, that for people who want third party support, they can get the third party support. If you want way more performance, go buy yourself a PS5 or a Series X or a high-end PC. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Yes, are the games ridiculously expensive? Yes, they are. I wish they were cheaper, but what is cheap nowadays? Every single thing is going up in price. These freaking handheld PCs, look how ridiculously expensive they are. Expensive. They're not cheap, and they keep going up in price. Look at the MSI Claw 8. That crap came out at $899. They just bump it up to $100 more. That's $1,000. And it can't do 4K 60. It cannot. It cannot do 4K 60. It cannot. You have to lower settings at 1200p. Listen to me, man. I told y'all not to do this today. I told y'all. We're going to start the show. I told y'all not to do this. If we got way too many options to be complaining. Way too many options to be complaining. If you want way more support and better performance, you know what you need to do. Go get yourself a PC. Go ahead and spend $6,000-$7,000 on a PC. Hear how ridiculous that sounds. Go ahead and spend $6,000 to $5,000 and go buy a 5090. And you guess what? You still can't even max out the settings. Because you're going to be told, oh, why are you cranking up the settings? Why are you cranking up the settings? Turn down the settings. Excuse that out of me? You're telling me after I spend $5,000-$6,000 that I can't crank out the settings to max settings? You still got to crank down the freaking settings? The heck? The price of a used freaking car. Oh, no. I'm paying the price of a used car for these freaking 5090s and 5080 PCs. And then you're telling me I still got to compromise? I still got to lower freaking settings? No, not when you have DLSS. That's why they give you DLSS. That's why they give you multi-frame generation. Yes, this is interpreted frames. Yes, it's fake frames. Yes, blah, 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 blah. It's going to increase the input lag. Blah, 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 blah. So is everything else. So is PS5 Pro. So is Series X. So is PS5. Really? We're really going to do this?
Getting a Switch 2 day one.
Listen to me, man. Listen. Thank you so much, Michael, for the $10. Listen to me. It's plain and simple. You don't like Nintendo, just don't buy it. You got plenty of options. Keep your consoles that you do have. Keep your PS5, keep your PS5 Pro, keep your Series X, keep your high-end 4090s, 5090s, 5080 PCs. Keep that. Do your thing. But I'm excited for the Switch 2. You might not be, and that's completely fine. But I'm excited to see what Nintendo brings to the table. Look at Rockstar. Even Rockstar, not Rockstar, Take-Two. Even Take-Two came out and said that, hey, they're going to support the Switch 2. What? Even more than ever. What?
Sony is 30 billion in debt and Xbox is dead cope.
Thank you, Sweet Tea, for the $2. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. You can't make everybody happy. Just like with the PS5 Pro, everybody complaining, oh, fake AI, fake frames, fake ray tracing. Oh, it's not worth $700, right? And then here we go. Oh, Switch 2 ain't worth it. It's going to be running the games poorly. How do you, the system is not even out yet. Wait for proper reviews on the system. When I get hands-on with the system, oh, by then we will get another capture card. And we will do side-by-side comparisons. Are we really going to do this? Oh, man, this is going to fuel me now. Because I'm going to show you plain footage. Hopefully by then we get another capture card by the Switch 2 comes out. And we're going to put the Switch 2 up against the Switch. Like some people saying, oh, the Switch is the better console to buy because the Switch is the better option in terms of performance. What? What are you talking about? First and foremost, what, Switch 1 is better? What? Are you kidding me? Let's move on. Let's move on. Because I'm about to get mad. I can feel it. I'm about to get mad now because it makes no freaking sense. It makes zero, all these claims. Same thing with the PS5 Pro. Oh, don't buy it. They're telling people don't buy a PS5 Pro. I'm not going to tell you what to buy. Buy whatever the heck you want to buy. That's your friggin' business. If you think that the PS5 is more powerful than PS5 Pro and in your brain you think that, okay, that's your business. I'm not here to convince you otherwise. Do whatever you want to do with your money. But when you realize that you're completely wrong, then okay, then you know that you're completely wrong. But it's like you have options. If you think the Switch 2 is garbage, go buy the Switch 1. Plain and simple. If you think that PS5 Pro is garbage, go buy you a PS5. If you think the Series S is trash, go buy you a Series X. You got way too many options to be complaining. That's my point. Oh, Switch 2 games or Switch 2 third-party games are going to run like turd. Okay, go buy you a PS5 Pro or a 5090 or a Series X so you can be golden. Can't believe the nonsense. I can't. I'm ready for this. You guys know I'm way too passionate. That's the problem with me. I'm way too passionate about this stuff. I'm always, when I was in school, when I was in middle school, high school, elementary, I'm always debating people. Always freaking debating. Come on, let's go. Because what are you talking about? Like, seriously, like, first of all, look at how much let's go. Let's get to the topic because let's go. Let's go. Because I can sit here all day with this. I know myself. I can sit here all day with this. Let's go. Let's talk about the Switch 2 pre-orders because I can already see myself right now. I know me. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So first topic of today, Bill Kuhn. Shout out to my man, Bill Kuhn. And from Deal Labs, he's basically have gotten every single thing right so far when it comes to accessories, these consoles and stuff like that. So he said, through some U.S. retailers, quote, through some U.S. retailers, I've found conflicting data for pre-order start date for NS2 hardware. So basically, I think the April 30th is basically a placeholder right now. So the 21st is what we need to focus on right now in terms of pre-orders. All right. Now, obviously, this is going to be dependent on the retailer, but let's hope that we can get some solid proof soon. And then he said for accessories like Switch 2 Pro controller, April 30th. I think the April 30th is a placeholder. And then the 21st is probably more likely when the pre-orders and stuff like that is going to go live for the Nintendo Switch 2. So we will see. We will see. You know what I mean? Because like I said before, Bill Kuhn, they pretty much have the data, from a lot of these retailers, from a lot of these, retailer websites and stuff like that. So they can kind of see behind the scenes on certain things. So this is like the only other thing that we have to go off of currently right now. Obviously, I think May 8th is when we can expect Nintendo to do some official pre-orders for people who actually pre-ordered on the My Nintendo website as well. So yeah, so April 21st, that's what, like next week. So we'll see if that is the case. Get ready, get your money ready if you are interested in the Nintendo Switch 2. I know some of you guys are probably interested. Some of you guys are not interested, but April 21st is the report that we are hearing now for Switch 2. I will be streaming the Mario Kart World, not 8, World Direct tomorrow. And I will be getting up early, and we'll see what Nintendo is going to say about the Mario Kart World experience for $80, because $80 is a tough sell. I do agree, it is. And they have to come out and explain to us, why are you charging $80 for this? So we will be streaming that for you guys tomorrow. And the theory was that Nintendo was supposed to come out and basically somehow give us some pre-order information. Now, I did hear about Canada. There was something that popped up about Canada too that I wanted to share with you guys. But let me see if I can pull that up real quick. I don't think I have it. But yeah, there was something about Canada pre-orders as well that should be going live really soon. So more on that. But yeah, hopefully pre-orders and stuff like that can get sorted out really quickly. But yeah, I definitely want to see more in terms of Mario Kart World. And from what we're hearing, that it is one of the best looking games on the Switch 2, and it's going to be pushing 120 FPS in handheld mode on the Switch 2. So can't wait. I'm excited. Let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. Do you guys believe that April? You know what? I should do that poll. Do you guys believe that April 21st will be the pre-order date for the US? Let me know. All right, let's go ahead and let's move on. Hit that like button, hit that share button for your boy, Phil Spencer. Whoa. Phil Spencer has conducted an interview with Variety.com. Let's go over this, man. And like I said, some people don't like Game Pass to begin with. A lot of people don't like the subscription service model, and I get that. And it's not going to be for everybody. And some people are going to tell you, hey, man, just buy your games outright. But people are going to do whatever they're going to do with their money. So let's check out what Phil Spencer, have to say in regards to Game Pass is not for everyone. Let's take it away. All right. So there was an interview that was conducted here, with Variety and stuff like that. Shout out to my man, Hunter. Appreciate you, my brother. Says right here, Phil Spencer says Xbox Game Pass, I quote, is not for everybody, end quote, which is true. It's not. I do agree. It's not for everybody. Quote, I look at Game Pass as a healthy option for certain people. If you play 1 or 2 games a year, it probably isn't the right business model for you.
No explanation for $80 cartoon Mario game that it.
Just don't buy it. Michael Peer, just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. If you think that the games are cartoony for $80, just don't buy it, because you know what? Other Nintendo fans are going to buy it. That's the truth. That's the ugly truth, man. Other people are going to pay $80 for Mario World, and you might not because you think it's cartoony. I'm just saying. It's your opinion, but the truth is, Nintendo fans, the majority of them, the hardcore fans that love Mario, will happily pay $80. All right, so back to what I was saying. Quote, like from Phil Spencer, says, I look at Game Pass as a healthy option for certain people. If you play 1 or 2 games a year, it probably isn't the right business model for you. You should just buy those 2 games, end quote. Now, let me just say this. 1 or 2 games a year? I'm just saying, 1 or 2 games a year. Now, who in here plays 1 or 2 games a year? I know I play way more. I'll be the first to raise my right hand, Big Phil. I love you, Phil, but who in their right mind Up in here, I dare any soul that's watching under the sound of my voice to tell me that they play only 1 or 2 games a year, and they're a gamer. Well, you can be a gamer and play 1 or 2 games a year. I don't freaking know, but I'm just saying, if you're seasoned to this game and stuff, you're gonna play more than 1 to 2 games a year. What? Listen, I do agree with Game Pass is not for everybody. Big Phil, big thumbs up. He's telling the truth, right? Not everybody is going to like Game Pass. Not everybody is going to be happy with subscription services. Some people just don't like subscription services. They like to go out there and get their games physical, like I do. And so the choice is yours. But like he said, it might not be the right business model for you. You might not care. So it's just like some people don't like PlayStation Plus. You see what I'm saying? And some people don't like Game Pass. And that's completely fine. But there's other people who are going to look at it and be like, you know what? Instead of me buying these games outright whenever they come out, I can't really afford it. So the Game Pass model works for me. It meshes well with me because I can not only play the game that I want to play, but I have unlimited options. As much as it's in the service, I can play. As far as the eye can see, I can pick, choose, and refuse. And just look at Game Pass as a buffet. Whenever you go to a buffet, Chinese buffet or a soul food buffet, you can pick, choose, and refuse. What if you don't want shrimp today? Maybe you want some chicken, or maybe you want some steak. You see what I'm saying? Or whatever. Maybe you want some lobster or whatever. You can pick, choose, and refuse what you want. But at least you have unlimited options on whatever game you want to play. If you want Microsoft first party games, they're still in the service. If you want AA games, they're in the service. From time to time, Microsoft do have, big third party, supported games day one on Game Pass. Like for instance, A Plague Tale Requiem. That was one of the games that I was thankful for at the time being in Game Pass, because I was like, oh shoot, I don't have the $70 right now to purchase A Plague Tale Requiem, which by the way, I beat A Plague Tale Innocence and then also A Plague Tale Requiem. Love those 2 games. If you haven't played them, go check them out. So yeah, there's value for the gamer within Game Pass, at least for me, right? Subjectively speaking, like at least for me, like it is. And so it's up to you if it's the right business model for you. But no, I feel like if you are a gamer, a diehard gamer, or somebody that's seasoned to this industry, you're going to play more than 1 or 2 games a year. I mean, some people play more than that in a month, in a day. You know what I mean? Some people like, I don't know how some people have all that time. I have a wife and a kid. I don't have that kind of time on my hands like I used to. The most that I'm willing to do a day is about maybe 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, and I'm done for the day. You see what I'm saying? When I was single and by myself, I could play as my heart content. I can play 5, 6 hours, sitting on stream for 12 hours and finish freaking Halo Infinite. Can't do that no more. Got to call the wife and got to see, hey, babes, can I stream for 12 hours? Then she's going to be like, okay, is you getting paid to be sitting there for 12 hours? We got other things to do. You don't have those kind of luxuries. So everybody is different. You know what I mean? On what they play, how much time they have. Some people sit there and beat a game in one sitting, beat a game in one day. I'm like, I can't do that. But if I get a game and if I get it in for review, I'll tell my wife, hey, listen, babes, just got a game in from Sony and I got it 3 days early. I got to beat this. I got to finish this. All right. I got 3 days to finish this game and write up my review. She like, okay, cool. Do your thing. So I sit there the entire 3 days and I finish that game and I write my review and I give you guys a live review of the game, or I give you guys a video review of the game. And that's just one game. But then I have to move on to the next game. You can't just be on 1 to 2 freaking games. No, you crazy in your brains? You're going to be on more. And so, hey, man, that's just my whole take on it. Let me know how you guys feel. Do you agree with Phil Spencer on basically what he's saying here? Let me know your thoughts in the actual comment section. All right, let's keep the worlds turning here. Wait. Oh, shoot. I got to get to that email later. Let's move on. Oh boy. Since we've been talking about handheld. Wait, that's the next topic, right? Oh shoot. Since we've been talking about handheld, here we go. Sony's like, look, we throwing our hats back into the arena again. But I'm telling you right now, Microsoft or Sony can't put up the numbers that Nintendo can put up when it comes to handheld. Sorry. It's just the way it is. Why do you think Sony is sitting here saying, oh, shoot, they want a piece of that pie? They want a piece of that. They want to try. You can try. You can try. Try. Go ahead. Let's talk about the PlayStation 6 handheld. Ooh, you saw what I did there? Oh, that rolled off the tongue together. Pause. All right. Now, let's move on. And, ooh, we got some very interesting report here from a reliable leaker when it comes to the PlayStation 6 handheld. I'm pretty sure some of y'all are going to be all over this like water on rice. Pause. Okay. Now, check this out. So it says right here, Sony's rumored new PlayStation handheld, which will supposedly be a part of the PlayStation 6 family, may have had one of its specs leaked. A known AMD insider has asked players to temper expectations as the portable device won't be as powerful as the PS5. Ooh. Okay. So, new PlayStation handheld has been rumored for a while, but Sony hasn't confirmed its existence. So the rumor comes from my man Kepler L2, who was the first person to leak the existence of the upcoming handheld before their report was corroborated by others, including Digital Foundry. According to the leaker, the device will pack a 15-watt system on chip on a 3 nanometer. Okay, so that's the SoC there. In layman's terms, don't expect PlayStation 6 handheld to be on par with the PS5. This doesn't mean that it won't be able to run PS5 games. It will just do so on lower resolutions and lower resolutions, something that the Switch 2 is getting crucified for. Pause. On lower resolutions and frame rates due to what? Lower memory bandwidth. But we over here sitting here crucifying Switch 2. Okay. Quote, hard to estimate performance since it's using an unreleased GPU. All right. UARch. So basically right here, but I think it's somewhere between Series S and a PS5. So he's saying that the PlayStation 6 handheld is going to be somewhere between a Xbox Series S and a PS5. Kepler added, although we expected it to be the case, some players have expressed concerns about Sony's releasing an underpowered, I quote, underpowered, end quote, handheld in presence of PC handhelds. However, we doubt that the idea here is to have a portable version of a high-end console or PC that costs an arm and a leg. Oh boy, this just got me started again. But y'all want to sit here and waste my time and talk about Switch 2. Oh yeah, dog. Switch 2 is going to be running third-party games poorly. Switch 2 this. Switch 2 that. Switch 2 is going to not be able to run the games right. Oh, Switch 2 ain't worth it. I'm telling you, man. Nintendo needed to put more oomph in the Switch 2. Well, look at this report that we're hearing about with PlayStation 6 handheld. Lower resolution, lower frame rate in order for it to run. But y'all sitting here talking about, oh, I want the supreme PS5. You want the supreme PS5 performance from a handheld, or you want the super high-end freaking handheld. Have you really thought about battery? Have you really thought about the screen? Have you really factored in all those things? You want the super cybernetic freaking what is that? Terminator, Cybertron, I don't freaking know. World class, super powerful freaking handheld. Well, what's the battery life gonna be? Soon as you start playing a game, it turns off. Well, why is that? Because the battery can't even keep up with the performance of the freaking handheld. But here y'all sitting here crucifying the freaking Switch 2 for being underpowered when it comes to third-party games. All right. Case closed. I rest my case. Let's move on. Told y'all not to do this. Let's talk about Doom. Yeah, it's best that we move on and talk about Doom before I get started again. Okay. I'll tell you, I love gaming too much. I do. I really do. I'm just too passionate. That's why. I'm just too passionate. No hard feelings. Just too passionate. That's all. Let's take it away. All right. Here we go. Woo! Get them pocketbooks ready, baby. So this is from Xbox Wire. Oh, my Lord. Help me. Help me right now. This looks insane. The Xbox wireless controller and the Xbox Elite wireless controller. I sure as heck don't have the money for it. But the Doom Dark Ages, arm yourself with the new limited edition. Yeah, arm your pockets. That's definitely what it's arming, your pockets. Ooh, boy. Looks fire, man. A lot of you guys don't know red and black is one of my favorite two sets of colors. Look at that wrap. I wish it was a actual limited edition Series X, but okay, man, that's one of the best looking wraps I've ever seen. Since Microsoft been doing wraps, I give Microsoft their flowers because they just know how to make accessories, man. I'm sorry, Sony, step up your game. I don't care who want to get mad about what I'm saying about Sony. Don't freaking care. Microsoft, they are the kings when it comes to accessories, bro. They have made more accessories than games this entire generation. Every time you turn around, it's a new controller, it's a new wrap, it's a new something. It's a new Xbox. That's SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah. Yeah, cut the cringe. Don't know if you guys remember the SpongeBob SquarePants Series X. I mean, there's so many different versions of the Series X that we call it about, collector's editions and everything. But hey, here we are again. They are the kings when it comes to this. Design Lab, all of that stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer. Get hype. Woo! Doom God. Yeah. Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, that looks so good. Take my money now. Oh, my God. Woo! Man, I'm telling you, man, Microsoft is the kings when it comes to taking your money, when it comes to accessories. Facts, all facts. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah. That looks fire. Man, I love Doom, so man, that looks dope. That looks dope. So let's take a look at the price in here. So real quickly, as you guys can see, the Xbox wireless controller, the Doom the Dark Ages limited edition, is going to be $80. $80. I know it's probably already sold out. And then also the Xbox Elite Series 2 is available for pre-order today at $200. Okay, and it will be released on April 25th, so that's around the corner. And then also the Xbox Series X Wrap Doom Dark Ages Limited Edition will be retailing for $54.99. So there you guys go, man. Fork out the dough if you do love Doom. right? If you're hyped for the game and things of that nature, let's go. Let's get it popping. No. The wrap is not $200. No. The controller is $200. The Xbox Elite Series 2 controller is $200. The wrap itself is $54.99. $54.99. The controller, this is the Elite 2 controller. The Elite 2 controller is this controller is $200. Just so y'all don't confuse yourselves. This controller right here is $200. That's what you're paying $200 for, okay? The wrap itself is $54.99. Okay? So $200 for the Elite 2 Doom Dark Ages, and then $79 for, oh my goodness, this controller looks so freaking fire, dude. My God. Oh man, the controller looks so freaking good. Like, this controller looks so good. It does. But hey, I digress. Fork out the dough if you want it, man. If you want it, only way to get it is to drop that cheddar. Psych. Nobody's laughing, Marlon. It's not funny. Sorry. All right. Y'all ready for another remaster, baby? Let's go, man, because this one right here is going to be fire. You ready? Man, I have a soft spot for Days Gone. And you know, it's a shame that we're not going to get a sequel. Hopefully, maybe this is just testing ground with the remaster that, hey, we might be getting a sequel. I mean, we will see how that actually turns out. But you guys are going to be pleased to know that Days Gone Remaster is going to be taking the PS5 to a whole nother level. Don't believe me? Let's take it away. Ooh, what do we have here? PlayStationLifestyle.net is reporting Days Gone Remastered takes realism to a whole new level, or should I say new level, says dev. Now, are y'all ready? Y'all ready to rock? Let's get it popping. Ben Studio has said that Days Gone Remastered features noticeably what? Graphical improvements on PS5 that utilize the hardware's capabilities. In a lengthy PS blog post discussing new features including speedrun, permadeath modes, the developer promised that players will be able to see the difference. Whoa. So Sony Ben is like, bro, you're going to see the difference playing this on the PlayStation 5. Said Days Gone Remastered takes advantage of PS5 capabilities. Now, Ben Studios' Kevin McAllister says that PS5 allows developers to fully showcase Days Gone's potential, which wasn't possible on the PS4. But yeah, PS4 is more powerful than Switch 2. Okay. Quote, there's increased lighting, increased shadow quality, increased fog depth. For example, night time is now darker. The moon is more natural looking, McAllister explained. The blue sky is more natural. To Days Gone is a very realistic looking game, and we have taken that to a new level with the PlayStation 5. End quote. Days Gone Remastered speedrun and can be played on any difficulty as permadeath. It sounds like players can make the mode as grueling for themselves as they like. So yeah, this is freaking exciting. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. If you never played Days Gone before, what a time to jump into Days Gone now. I think a lot of people missed out on playing it on PS4. You know, missed out on playing it when it got updated for PS5, and now we're getting it remastered. So yeah, it says players can choose the whole game or specific acts in permadeath mode. I said the former nukes players can save files if they die and sends them back to the beginning. The latter, as the name suggests, sends players back to the beginning of the selected act should they die. So there you guys go on that one, man. Let me know if you are excited for Days Gone. Once again. So there you go. All right. Anybody excited for Oblivion? Where my Oblivion boys at? Some of y'all probably was in middle school when Oblivion came out. Some of y'all probably maybe just started high school when Oblivion dropped. I don't know. Just saying. Maybe not. So you excited for this remake? You excited? Come on, man. Y'all are really quiet today. What happened, man? What happened? All right. So PSU.com is reporting that Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remake. Launch the week of April 21st, says Jeff Grubb. Ooh, y'all boys better be ready. Quote, this is coming from Jeff Grubb. So basically, the last week of this month, next week, essentially, it should shadow drop. Then I've gotten a separate confirmation that that's going to be the case. So shadow drop the last week of the month. So last week of the month is when we're hearing that Oblivion is going to be dropping. The remake is going to be dropping. So get hype and get excited. There you boys go. Come on, man. Where's the hype at? Come on. All right, let's throw this in here while we're talking about it. Hit that like button, hit that share button if you are enjoying the show, because I know I am. Smile a little, Marlon. Woo-saw a little. I know. I will. All right, let's go. You boys are ready? You boys are quiet now. What happened? What happened, guys? What happened? What's going on? Okay, moving along here. So PSU.com. Assassin's Creed Shadows update 1.0.3 addresses PS5 Pro visual issues. Full patch notes listed. Ooh. So Ubisoft has detailed Assassin's Creed Shadows update 1.0.3, which is rolling out later today and comes with some key bug fixes. A couple of the fixes are for the PS5 and the PS5 Pro versions of the game, specifically eliminating a crash for the former and fixing a few bugs with HDR and PSSR. On the latter, it says you can read the full list of changes in the patch notes below. So there it is, guys. They fixed a bunch of issues here, specifically for the PS5 and the PS5 Pro. They fixed a graphical issue when activating the HDR and PSSR for PS5 Pro, fixed crash issues on the PlayStation 5. So yay, hooray for you guys. And then also the PC boys, let's not forget them, fixed the stuttering issues on PC. Yay. All right. And then obviously they fix some, graphical distortion on Yasuke's outfit after dodging, stuff like that, fix crashing and visual issues with the Claw Dragon skin, visual, customization for this weapon will be enabled with this update. So a couple things that they actually fixed there and things of that nature. So yeah, there it is, guys. There it is. Let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. What do you guys think? What do you guys think, man? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? All right. So let's get into Q&A, man. Let's get into Q&A. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Let's get into Q&A because, woo, boy. My man Dragon King says, "Let's go, bro. I like when you preach the truth on the Switch 2, bro." Man, it's just like, I don't know, man. The hate that the Switch 2 is getting, it's just unreal, man. It's literally unreal. Like, it's just like, bro, really? It's a handheld. It's a handheld hybrid console. And, oh, it's going to run games poorly. And, oh, it's this. And, oh, it's that. And it's like, bro, really? Like, the console ain't even out yet. The console ain't even out yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even out yet. And here we are making these claims. Oh, because Digital Foundry. Who is Digital Foundry? They're not God. They don't know every single thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey. And even if it does run the games poorly, and things of that nature, you have options. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have options to be able to play these games at a higher frame rate and a higher resolution. Like, so I'm just saying, like, you have plenty of options. Plenty. So don't buy the Switch 2. Just don't buy it. I ask you guys, we had 501 votes. Are you buying Indiana Jones on PS5 tomorrow? 75% of you guys said no. 25% of you guys said yes. Interesting. And I'm pretty sure the majority is like, nope, physical copy, not buying it. Okay, cool. It happens every generation. Nintendo software always sits at top PS and Xbox. Exactly. Alma, exactly. So, man, listen to me, man. People are always gonna have something to say. Okay, let me pull it up. Let me pull up that new gameplay, that new Chronos gameplay. And you guys are ranting and raving about, oh, Marlon. Oh, God. Marlon, it's the Xbox fanboys and the PC fanboys. It's the one complaining about, just don't buy it. Just don't freaking buy it. It's as simple as that. Just don't buy it. As simple as that. Just don't buy it. Let me put a timestamp on this one. Just don't buy it. You know what I mean? If you don't like the performance, if you don't like Nintendo games are too kiddie for you and all this, just don't buy it. Like, straight up. Go get yourself a 5060 Ti. You know what I mean? Go get yourself a 5060 Ti. Just don't buy it, bro. All right, let's take a look at this Chronos gameplay here. Just don't buy it, man. I always tell people that if you're not happy with what these companies are buying, what these companies are offering you, just don't buy it. He said, bro, all these Sony ponies and Xbots are not real gamers. It would be over for all of them if Nintendo ever did bring out their own PS5 Pro version. It would be. Oh, let's not even talk about that one. Let's not even go there with that one, bro. All right, let's not even go there, man. Oh, God. Let's not even go there. All right, here we go. Oh, wait. Hold up. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Good evening. Good evening, Mark. How you doing? All right, here we go. Already doing it, Silver. Wait. Footage captured on what? PC. Footage captured on PC. Oh boy, PC footage. It is in 4K. It is in 4K. Looks really good. Hold on, let me be honest. Looks really good. I'm getting some Dead Space vibes. Dead Space Doom vibes.
Stay focused.
RE4 vibes. Looks good though. Wait a minute, hold on. Some Mass Effect, Starfield. That part right there. This part right here where he just like wait. Yeah. That kind of gave me some Starfield vibes right there. Ooh, that shotgun. Oh man. Packs a punch. Ooh.
You almost fried that. Good thing
Looks really good. I'm watching this on the PG-32U CDM. It looks incredible. Oh man, no release date? No release date? Ah, come on, bro. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Dead Space, Returnal, Dead Space, Starfield, RE4, over the shoulder with the gun, like the kind of the walk style kind of reminds me of that. But yeah. 2026, yeah, no release date, man. No release date. Unfortunately, boys, no release date. No release date. 2026, yeah, probably 2026. Yeah, probably 2026. Yeah. Probably, he said Dead Space copy reskin. Hey, I feel you. I feel you, Skillful. Oh, yeah, that's right. Callisto Protocol. It does kind of remind me of the Callisto Protocol. It does kind of remind me of the Callisto Protocol. Yes. I say, Marlon, personally, I've been playing on an Ally X since I got it all day, every day with FSR 2.0 plus 720p 60. I personally love upscaling technology. See what I'm saying? Hey, Cordarius, what's popping, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing, man? Great to see you in here. The dev said this year. Oh, nice. On there. Oh, nice. Can't wait to see how it runs on the PS5 Pro. And can't wait to see how it runs on the 5090. Can't wait. And I don't know if it's going to be on Switch too, but don't matter to me because, hey, I'll play it on PS5 Pro or Series X, whichever one I can get my hands on. So what's up, bro? According to a new report, the Switch 2 is not a LCD. It's using a mini LED. No. I don't believe that. No. Mini LED? No. Nope. I don't believe it. Who is saying that report? He says, have you seen Wario64 posted about PS Plus? I did cover it. That the price went up in Latin countries, but I think I saw something about it went up in Canada or something like that. Henry, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hit that like button for me, guys, if you're just now coming in. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Again, if you see ads popping up, it is YouTube. This is the way we're going to be doing it so that we can maximize everything that we can get out of the stream. So appreciate you guys. You can just go ahead and skip the ad if you are if they throw you the ads or whatever. Appreciate you guys. He said, just got me a Gigabyte 9070 XT. My man, the 9070 XT. Holy freaking smokes, man. Phenomenal card. Giving NVIDIA a run for their money. I am so happy the way how AMD handled the launch and the power and FSR 4. Obviously, FSR 4 is not in every single game, but man, for the games that I've played and experienced, awesome, dude. Awesome. Enjoy your 9070 XT, man. Country boy, what's up? Said, Marlon, you need to try Metal Eden demo on PS5 Pro. It's a new Unreal Engine 5. Wait, what? Metal Eden? Really? It's on the PS5 Pro? No way. I didn't. Wait, Metal Eden. Have I seen that game yet? What is that game all about? What is that game, Metal Eden? Like, wait, what? Really? I didn't know about that. Oh, this fake Samus. What is this? Some fake Samus stuff? What is going on here? Wannabe Samus? Fake Samus. He said, bro, I was just wondering on that trade-in on the PS5 Pro at GameStop, would they give you more if you have the disc drive? Yes, 100%. Oh, for marathon. Oh, got you. Got you. Okay. Okay, I see. That's the game that I whoa! Whoa! Wait, what?
In the name of duty, courage, and truth.
Oh my God.
Citizens.
What? That's the game that they were saying that was Marathon, and I was like, wait a minute. If that's what Marathon looks like, oh my, this is like Doom. This is almost like Doom. This is fire. Oh my God, this is nuts. Wow. Is this on Steam? Oh my God, dude, this is nuts. Holy freaking cow. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy freaking smokes. Yes, sir. You know I'm a sucker for gameplay. You know I'm a sucker for gameplay. Dude, that gameplay is, I can't believe it's not butter. The gameplay is smooth. Yeah, the demo is on Steam too. Oh, shoot. Okay. I got a surprise for y'all coming up. Okay. I got to remind myself. What? Oh, hey, wait. Cheeto, is it does it have DLSS, like DLSS capabilities with the demo? I know it's just a demo, so it's probably not going to have, DLSS 4 or any of that stuff. But God, I'm going to be playing that. Ooh, man, that. Ooh. It says, bro. He says, but didn't get wrong not trading in my PS5. Oh, yeah. Don't get it wrong. Hey, I feel you. I would not trade in my PS5 Pro. You crazy? Not happening. Not happening. Said, Marlon, are you going to play Mind's Eye? Heck yeah, I'm going to play Mind's Eye. As a matter of fact, hold on just a second. Oh man, y'all done got me riled up now, bro. Y'all done got me riled up now. Oh man. Y'all done got me riled up now, bro. Yeah, that fast pace. Oh my God, dude. You done got me riled up now, bro. Oh my God. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. You done got me riled up now, bro. It says I got an email from Sony beating Stellar Blade on the hard mode. Nice. So Virtuous did a great job on the Oblivion. Yeah, from what I'm seeing from the screenshots, it definitely does look good. He says you saw Dune Awakening was bad on the beta. They delayed it. Ouch. Yeah, that did not look like my cup of tea when I first saw it. At all. Man, do you guys like the new background? Man, the new backgrounds for the welcome screen is freaking fire, dude. All right, let's see something here. Boy, y'all got me started now, bro. Metal Eden. Oh man. Oh man. Download that. Oh man. Oh yeah, the backgrounds. Yes, dude, the backgrounds are so freaking dope, man. I wish that Sony would just do it past the whole welcome screen. Like it's just, you said performance and quality mode both run very smooth. What? Are you serious? You saw Phil Spencer saying he going to support Switch 2. Imagine Perfect Dark going to back to Nintendo. Oh my God, it's over. All these people talking about Switch 2 third-party support are gonna run poorly. Nonsense. Wait for the console to come out first before you start talking crazy about it. He says, I have Ghost of Yote background on my PS5. Yo, I'm telling you, dude. It is freaking fun. I'm telling you. Let me show y'all, man. The background looks crazy, bro. Oh my God. The backgrounds look... Oh, wait, hold on. The games. Look at this, man. Ghost of Yote looks crazy. God of War Ragnarok. Stellar Blade. Ratchet and Clank. Bro, Demon Souls. Oh my, look at Demon Souls. Oh my god, dude. It looks crazy. It looks crazy, man. Looks crazy. But yeah, I have Metal Eden downloading right now. He said, did you see they said Ghost of Yote has no bugs, etc.? Every game is going to have some sort of bugs, though. I did see where Shuya Yoshida said that he was playing an early build of the game, and he said that it was really good. So I can't wait for Ghost of Yote. I think it's going to be incredible. So Marlon, it says, I have my Sony PlayStation 5 Slim running, and I have a blank screen on my PS5. Really? Try a different HDMI cord and see. Try a different HDMI cord and see. If not, you're probably going to have to hard reset it. Let's see here. It says, I'm sorry, but there's a better variety of Xbox backgrounds than that. Hey, and Xbox backgrounds, they look really good. I'm not going to lie. I mean, to each their own, but hey, I feel like Sony can do way better than what they're doing with these themes. Like, go back to the way how it was on the PS4 or on the PS3. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Also, Phil Spencer said unannounced title is coming this year. First party. Really? Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're going to have to cover some more of that stuff tomorrow. I said, Marlon, did you see the new Doom? Wait, there's new gameplay for Doom Dark Ages? Wait, I'm tired of seeing gameplay for this game at this point. I'm just ready for the game to come out, dude. The game looks amazing. I'm just ready for the game to come out. New gameplay again? I'm not seeing any new gameplay, but I'm tired of seeing new gameplay, period. Like, I'm tired of seeing new gameplay. Damian Sanchez, what's going on, brother? Haywood says, can't wait for the mid Nintendo Switch 2. Can't wait to pay $80 for games. It says, I'm gonna stop playing in 2 months. Oh god. Oh Lord. It says, why does Sony always constantly take away options on their next console? I don't know, dude. We've been waiting all this time. I don't freaking know. I don't know. That's all I can say. I don't know. I don't freaking know, brother. I know. I wish I had all the answers. You know what I mean? Sony is taking Sony a while to do a lot of things right now. And I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I just don't know, my man. We don't have all the answers. Wait, why is this crap running? Keep changes. Why is this crap running at? Yeah, it's supposed to be butter, bro. Butter. Give me that 240 hertz refresh rate. Running at 60. Butter, bro. I need that butter. The heck are you doing? Bleach remake of Rebirth of Souls. No. It says, if you could have any color for your Nintendo Switch 2, Marlon, what color would you want? My favorite colors: red, black, green. Red, black, and green and white. AC Shadows, I am about, I would say about over 10 hours in the game. Probably about almost 12 hours in the game. You said, Marlon, who's controlling the Sony PlayStation consoles at Sony? Is they doing their job or sleeping on the job? Man, there's so many freaking things that they could add, dude. People have been asking for. And we don't even know if we're going to get 64% on the download. It said, hey, Marlon, it says, have you seen the recent Digital Foundry video? They're saying that Assassin's Creed Shadows actually runs more steady on Xbox. Interesting, but I thought they said PS5 Pro, you know, is the best version, performance wise and visual wise and everything. Now they're saying Xbox. Hey, man, that's their opinion. That's their professional opinion. So, hey, if that's really what they said. It says, I seen the new LG 45-inch monitor. Crazy. Shoot. I wish I could afford that monitor. I wish I could afford that monitor. Yes, I do have that 45-inch ultra wide over here that just started to give me trouble. Like, for some reason, it's starting to flicker. Like, and I try to plug it out, try to reset it and stuff like that, and it's still doing it, but it's still on the warranty with LG. So, oh well. But yeah, that new LG 45-inch monitor. I wish I could get that monitor, boy. That would have been so nice. I would be doing so many benchmarks and gameplay on that thing. 45-inch 4K. Oh man, pause. 83%. It said Digital Foundry for smoking. Hey man, people want to believe everything Digital Foundry says. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have a mind for themselves. But hey, okay. You say y'all see the tariffs went up to 245% for China. What? So I'm telling you, man, stuff is gonna get worse before it gets better, man. I can't trade it in if it's not. Who am I gonna trade it into? Best Buy is not gonna take my monitor. And if they do take it, they're not gonna give me nothing for it. So, yeah, there's that. It says, well, there is new gameplay for Phantom Blade on PS5 Pro coming out soon. Nice. I'm excited for that. Nah, that can't be true, man. 245%. That can't be true. He said, did you see I tagged you? Yeah, Black Myth Wukong has DLSS 4 multi-frame gen. Yeah, when I booted it up for some reason, I didn't see the feature. Like, it just says DLSS and then frame gen, but I don't know, multi-frame gen, it's supposed to let you like go by 2, by 3, or by 4, but I didn't see that. Or maybe you have to override it. Probably, that's right. You probably have to override it in the DLSS. I mean, in the NVIDIA app. He said, you're better off selling it on Mercari or OfferUp because Best Buy will give you $100. There you go. Definitely going to give you $100 for sure. It's true. 245% just announced. Dude. Ay. I'm telling you, everything is going to go up in price, guys. Everything will increase in price. It's sad, man. But guess what? Our paychecks are staying the same though. That's the crazy part. You know what I mean? Most of us, you know, are not getting a raise, and they expect people to afford all these expensive electronics. Like, I feel some people, man, these games, $80 a pop. I hear you. Because it's hard out here, man. It's hard. Man, this looks amazing on the freaking G4, dude. Oh my God. This looks like butter. I mean, I don't even know if you guys realize how good this looks. Let me plug in my other monitor real quick. My other camera real quick. I don't even know if you guys realize how butter this looks. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man, this looks amazing, bro. Oh man. Oh man. Hold on. Oh man. All right, let's see. Over top camera. It should power on. freaking butter, man. Freaking butter, okay? Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on, guys. Hold up. Video capture. Hi. All right, give me a second. Let's see. Facecam Pro. All right, it should show up now. Look at that butter. Look at that butter. Oh, I can't believe it's not butter. Oh, look at that. Would you look at your screen, boys? Look at your screen. Oh, wait, hold on. All right, y'all seeing this? Man, this looks insanely good. Oh. All right, let's put a timestamp on this. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
Targets neutralized.
Whoa. Whoa. What kind of garbage you over there talking about, Xbox's King? Like, I'm trying to feel the game out. I'm not fixing to go into this hard. Okay? Pause. All right? So, I don't know what's up with y'all want to play everything on hard. I'm just trying to get through the game, trying to feel the game out. So, relax, brother. Oh my God, dude. Whoa. 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 Oh my God, this looks so freaking good. Hold on. Relax yourself, brother. Calm yourself down. All right, let's see here. Yo. Let's see here. God, this looks insane, dude. Wait, where's the focus? No, leave that right there. Let's see if that makes a difference. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Oh, this is like Doom. This is like Doom. Bro, this is like Doom. Oh, this is like Doom.
Look at you. Hyperunit's first baby steps. One jump. Finger in the trigger.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, this looks fire. Woo.
I suggest haste. The situation is suboptimal.
My
We need
goodness.
to find a defunct hyperunit.
Oh,
Assemble yourself
man.
together.
Man, this is so freaking smooth, guys.
While
ISF arsenal declaration. POC weaponry unlocked.
Oh, my God! What? Oh! Oh! Yo! What? Okay. 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 Hey, yo, I'm really impressed, dog. Oh my God.
this hyperunit was destroyed during the last
Whoa.
Is it a constant reminder of what we need to endure?
Establishing connection.
My goodness.
Hyperunit is mission.
This is Metal Eden.
Well done, Asuka. Now you're complete.
Oh my God.
Bring these clowns to the ground. Unleash your hyperpower.
Oh my God.
You know you want to.
Bro, this is nuts. Okay. Oh my. Ooh. Oh my God. Woo! Oh! 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 Oh man. Yo, this is sick. Oh my God. Bro, this is butter. This is freaking butter. My goodness. Oh my God.
Your new mission objective.
Bro.
Mission objective updated.
Guys, this game is nuts. Oh my God. Bro, this game is, you see how smooth this is? Oh my goodness. And this is on the PS5 Pro. 60 frames per second locked. Bro. Oh, jump on the wall. Marked. Okay. Bro.
Vertical run activated.
Bro, this is nuts.
What we're doing is bigger than you and I, Asuka.
Bro, this is nuts.
The road we walk is paved by those who shared this street before me. And even more,
Oh my god, dude.
I'm not going to lie.
Oh my god, dude.
Exclusive content.
Yo, this game is nuts.
Survival rating drops to 0.554%.
Oh man, dude.
Muscles in my buttons. At this moment, they feel a little bit activated.
Bro, the gunplay is nuts. Oh my god. I want this game out now. I want this game out now, bro. I want this game out now, bro. I want this game out now. Y'all better buy this game, pre-order this game, whatever, I don't care.
Techno-hormone balance restored. Dopamine levels are nominal.
Oh my god, dude, this is Doom on steroids. Oh my god, dude. It says enemies with green armor have significant resistance to type of weapons damage and cannot be cored. It says you can destroy their armor by performing a super punch. Okay. Oh shoot, I'm out of bullets. Hold to consume core. Consuming core activates super punch. Okay. Man, nah, like I'm trying to figure out like the super punch. Like I'm wondering. Okay, but I'm wondering how do you do the? Hold on, let me see. Okay. I'm wondering how you do the super punch. Okay, press, okay. And then now, it's in the hole and then throw. Okay. And then throw. Out of bullets. Oh, it got me, bro. But man, this game is really good. This game is really, really good. This game is really, really good. Okay, you consume it, then you... We're on a cooldown for right now. Dang. Oh, man. There we go. Another one again. Got to be kidding me, bro. Oh, I'm out of... Bro.
I don't mean to discourage you. You are determined to do your best. So I suppose your best will have to suffice.
Relax, relax, Xbox. Relax, bro. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's pretty long? Is it?
I've been doing it for so long. Sometimes it almost feels like I'm in a dream.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Woo! That boy came in with that Chuck Liddell punch. Bro, this cooldown stuff right here.
Incoming. Final wave incoming.
The 5060 Ti 16 gig, they said is 20% faster than the 4060 Ti. Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, respectable performance. It's not bad. That is not bad at all. But for $500 though, I don't know, man.
Behind enemy lines. Dropped straight into
I love the level design in this game too.
with almost zero chance.
Oh
of
shoot!
success.
I'm supposed to go on the other side.
This is exactly what hybrid units were made for.
There we go. There we go.
Maybe what they say is true.
Man, this game is awesome, dude.
About wanting no
This game is awesome, guys. Holy freaking smokes. Wow.
death. Do we ever have a choice?
This looks insane.
We raise our heads up into the light. Crawl out the darkness. As much as it hurts. The only way out is through.
Oh man, this TV was what, $1,700? $1,799 last year? Why, you like it? Metal Eden. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe if you're brand new. Checking out this demo real fast. It's the LG G4, man. Oh. I'm gonna just say G4 because if I say, yeah, it's gonna pop up and be like, hey, I'm trying to refer to something. Oh, 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 oh. Shoot, can I go somewhere else? Oh man, caught me off guard. Golly. Caught me off guard, bro. Alright, focus time. Ah. Woo. Alright. Ah, cool down. I hate that. Oh. Oh shoot. Oh! Third wave, alright.
coming.
They said having too much fun. They said they had it for $1,400 at your best. Oh man, that's a really good deal. What is this? Metal Eden. Oh shoot.
For now.
Oh. Yo, I can't wait for this game. Wow. 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 Okay, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Holy cow, bro. Wow. 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 Oh, wow. Wow. Man, that reminded me of Doom, a little bit of Returnal, a little bit of Metroid, a little bit. Wow, dude. That was awesome. Shout out to Skillful for recommending me checking out that demo real fast. I appreciate all you guys, man. Thank y'all for y'all support. Hit that like button for me. And Metal Eden, I am down, dude. I am down, man. It runs so smooth. It literally runs so smooth on the PS5 Pro. Literally, like a lock 60 frames per second. I will have timestamps of me playing it and stuff. So demo is about 27 minutes, give or take. But yeah, man. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait, man. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Love you guys, man. Hit that like button for me. And take care of yourselves, guys. And I'll see you guys in another one. Subscribe. Tell everybody to check out the channel. And like the great legendary Etika would say, please have yourself a wonderful one. We out, guys. Love y'all.